Good morning, guys. It is. Where's my fucking knife? Well, that's one way to start off the morning. I can't find my goddamn knife that I normally use. That's great. But we'll use a steak knife. It does the same goddamn thing. What we're doing right now is we're just cutting up potatoes. Getting ready for lunch. I got a cast iron currently on the stove with bacon grease from last night in there. And you know what? We're just going to throw 2 potatoes. That's all. And yeah, that'll make a good lunch. No, that's not all I'm eating, but as a carb source, I do love potatoes. I'm also going to cook up, I got a couple sausage patties, breakfast sausage patties, and then I got, hold on, let me get all these in there first. So I need to get this shit started because we got to leave for work here soon. So get all that started. As I said, I got some breakfast sausage patties that I'm going to make for a protein source. I also got this thing, which this came in one of those meat subscription boxes. I think the wife got me for Valentine's Day, so I don't even know what this is. But we're just going to put this in the fridge because we'll make this tonight. You know what? Maybe what I'll do is maybe I should boil some. Let's get some water boiling and let's make some boiled eggs. That kind of sounds good to take with us. Obviously, I don't have a cast iron. I'm waiting for a Dutch oven. I don't have a Dutch oven yet. This is just a stainless steel, as you can see. Doesn't have any non-stick component to it, which is good because you don't want any of those non-stick stuff. That non-stick stuff is bad for you. It causes problems. Oh, Jesus. I can't even set you up on my stove, for fuck's sakes. Yeah, so we're just going to turn on this water. And obviously you need to salt your water. Now, when it comes to salt, I usually like to use this Redmond's Real Salt. But when it comes to just salting water, I also do a Celtic sea salt. There we go. Yeah, I'm turning it down. But yeah, we're going to use a Celtic sea salt to salt the water. I'm actually just getting all these potatoes moved in the bacon grease. So. Wooden spoons is what we use, or you can use a metal spatula type situation. And the Celtic sea salt's a lot more coarse, so it doesn't take as much. You can see the coarseness of it. It's a lot coarser. It's not finely ground up like the Redmond's is. But yeah, we're just gonna throw that's probably about a teaspoon of salt in there. Let that water come up to a boil. We're gonna turn that bitch up to high and let that bitch get fucking hot. Because we need that shit to boil so we can throw in our eggs. Now when it comes to eggs, I am gonna use the store-bought eggs. Store-bought eggs, I'm gonna go with 3 of them. And the key is I cook them for like 12 minutes. Once that water starts boiling, I have a timer on my stove and I do it for about 12 minutes. And yeah, I'm telling you, this is going to be delicious, guys. We're going to add a little bit of Redmond's Real Salt to our potatoes while they're cooking. Most of you don't get enough salt in your diet, so make sure you get some salt in there. Salt is delicious. Salt is good. I need to take some. Man, I made some cornbread last night. Cornbread muffins. And obviously I put some garlic powder in there, and I also put some cheddar cheese in there. It turned out delicious. I forgot to put the last 3 away, and now they're hard as a rock. Story of my life. Alrighty, our potatoes, it doesn't take long in a cast iron because, you wait for your cast iron to warm up. So it doesn't take that long for all those potatoes to get nice and maneuvered around, get it nice and delicious. Show you what we're working with right now. See, 2 potatoes just chilling in there. As I said, I only use a wooden spoon or a metal spatula. We don't use any of those non-stick components. And yeah. But yeah, this is just 2 russet potatoes, organic russet potatoes. If you can buy organic, you probably should, because you know organic. There's not a lot of difference, but organic does mean that they don't use any pesticides when they're growing their plants. So I don't know. Pesticides are not great, so I would probably try to stay away from pesticides as much as possible as you can. You know, we're just going to throw these sausage patties in the same pan with the potatoes. That's the best part about having this ginormous cast iron skillet, is that you can do pretty much everything in one skillet. So that's what we're going to do. And then after I cook these potatoes and these sausages, that's when I will clean this cast iron. Don't be afraid to use soap on your cast iron. Fucking clean that shit, get it nice and sparkly. And then the key to it is you got to put some kind of fat in there. First of all, you throw it on the stove because you want to make sure that it's dry. And then once your pan's completely dry, grab yourself a cloth. You can use a paper towel, but the problem with the paper towel is that the paper towel, you kind of get crumbs you kind of get pieces of the paper towel all over your, what do you call it? All over your pan, so that's why I don't like doing that. But yeah, so I got 6 breakfast sausages, just little patties. I got 2 organic russet potatoes. We're going to do 3 soft-boiled eggs, and I have an apple. Sounds like a pretty good meal, actually. I'm trying to thin down because I have a cardigan that I got for Christmas last year, and being that I'm kind of in a bulking stage, this is what I need to lose are my love handles because they look horrible in that cardigan. So I know I'm very judgmental of my body. Don't judge me. I mean, I don't care if you judge me or not, but I am a very judgmental person. So we're just trying to thin down a little bit. This is the blend. This is that Kinder salt, pepper, and garlic. Doesn't take much. A little bit will go a long ways. We're just going to do it. You know, let's put a little bit of garlic on those potatoes too. I didn't even think about that. All we did was salt. Yeah, I'm warming up this water right now. Hopefully it fucking gets to the point of no return. I'll throw away all this shit. See, as I was saying, if you can buy organic is probably the better way to do things. Like, you'll spend a little bit more, especially for the high-end shit. Like, obviously, organic milk. I don't like that it's in plastic, but I'm not spending the $12 it takes to get it in fucking glass. You know what I mean? So, like, you kind of got to give and take. When it comes to grass-fed, grass-finished, I do eat grass-fed, grass-finished, but not all the time. That shit's expensive. You know what I mean? So if you can't afford it, you can't fucking afford it. And I got 2 kids. I can't afford it. So I just don't buy it. You know, grain-fed beef is still better than your fucking bag of chips that all y'all are eating over there. Yeah, now we're just flipping our sausage patties. I'll tell you right now that if you can smell what the Rock is cooking, man, if you guys grew up in the late 90s, early 2000s, remember The Rock when he used to wrestle? Now all these kids think of him as this big actor, but remember when he was hated in the wrestling ring? All right, back to what we were saying. Milk. For a normal gallon of milk at even Walmart, it's like $3.97. For a gallon of organic, you're going to pay over $6. Now, I refuse to give my children the regular milk, the non-organic, just because, you know, I know they say they don't add hormones and shit into that stuff, but I'm not buying that. Just because I don't know. There's something funky about that. Like, where did the rumor come from if you're not doing it? That's what I want to know. yeah, I don't have anything else to take with me necessarily. Well, I don't necessarily need anything else. I need to stop and get some more yogurt because I need to start. I got more protein. I got protein powder, obviously, but it's fucking unflavored and it tastes like ass. And so, there you go. All right, guys. Well, I hope you have a great morning. I'm going to finish cooking here and then get my ass to the job site. And yeah, I hope you guys have a great hump day. Enjoy it. And yeah, stay classy.